Yes, what?
It's good to have you back. What can I do for you?
Do you have anything to report? Hey, I want to talk to you right now. I have mast breathing down my neck. They're ready to shut down this entire operation. You opened fire on SY-920 and killed people. Just who the hell do you think you are?
Really? Was it a choking noise or more of a rumble? Ooh, maybe.
You always have a choice. People have died because you were too stubborn to find a safer solution. This is not how UC system operates. If you do it again, you're off this operation, and I'll have Toft throw you in the brig.
It'll be my pleasure, sir.
All right. I think we're all in agreement here. So let's get back to the operation at hand. Please give me your report. Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant. But is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. You've already come this far, which makes you the most resourceful operative in SysDef's history.
If we move in and attack the fleet now, we might not have the resources to bring. In addition, they're holding all the tech you need to get to Crix's legacy, so the smartest move is to let...
I'm confident that once Crix's legacy is in our possession, we'll get the support we need from my superiors to take... All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Anything new to report? What can I do for you? Glad to hear it. Let's see what... It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can... That it? Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. Any other fragments? Understood. Keep... Let me know if you need anything else.
scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded or we will be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course while we...
Another day, another credit.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have... Happily. But first, I believe you owe me something. Excellent. Please, deposit it in the...
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. A military Model A. Yes, it's specifically customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team. A powerful resource. You're saving the galaxy, Captain. What tool would...
Captain, welcome back. Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to each their own. Still remember my ceremony. One of the proudest days of my life. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, these logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terra. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore. That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You found our research team? Wait, Kaiser. That's right. You would need that. Well, how? How exactly did you... Miracle worker is more like it. Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths for... But if he's been out there on his own all this time... Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that. I know it's here somewhere. Uh-huh. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? A battlefield? On Nira? Ugh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nira was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any. And I'll make sure we're ready to put him to use.
Advice on heading out into the fields? Customer, supplier, You looking for advice on heading out into the fields? Gel's happy to oblige.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers and... So formal. The pleasure's all mine, my good man. You can call me Gel. Can I get you started on a tab, then? Or you here to try and make your fortune in the fields? Kaiser? No bot around here. Oh, unless you mean Cap... At least that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's... But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine is white... But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. That's where I recognize that insignia. Red Devils. Yeah, Ahab's definitely... So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old... But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, going rate's a little steep, but I'm willing. I'm listening. In my experience, the write-off... The way I see it, If you don't like it, look, I'm gonna stop you there. I've got pleasure doing business with. So, last anyone heard of him, he was out near the Syracuse, shipwreck. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beacon. Eyes open too. Sirens and ecliptic out there. Oh, and corpse retrieval is not included in this transaction, so give Ahab a... Get you something? All legal.
controls. Unlocked. Attempting to resume. Attempting to. Error. Power. Level. Insufficient. Battery. Required. Type. Microcell. Inquire at. Salvage yard. Battery accepted. Operational power levels restored. Analyzing. Residual damage detected. Impact shielding. Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. I must resume my mission. Please step aside. Major Sanon will have to, although previous attempts to additional support may allow me to complete my active mission more quickly, allowing me to leave. Excellent. We must disarm Unit XW-99. Designation Siren. Follow me. Mind your step. As you have no doubt witnessed, my systems suggest hostiles in area. Hostile detected. I am detecting Unit 99. But there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side of that reach. But it appears to be under the control of hostile forces. Sensors suggest Ecliptic, a mercenary company like Ecliptic, would only want Unit 99. Standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. No quarter given. Do you concur? Moving out. You are docked at one of a kind.
inside the facility.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian. Doctor,
additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on, I'll walk you through what we're thinking. You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asylees? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asylees' hunting skills to track down the Terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the Terramorph problem definitively. I suppose that's a fair comparison. Except that this time, now, there is another option for removing the Terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with Terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Well, so that's tricky. Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asylees' gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes tracking. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinium. I think this is the answer we've been... Now, the UC has a small operating base. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatum. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with... But you need to know, Londinium? They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, this goddamn planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough. But I forgot what a dust-crusted pit marks. Now you, what do you need? Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be... don't much care for Vanguard. It sounds like you two really... My sister's kids live in the city, so, Of course. Consider yourself...